All right, let's break this down. It was a clear poor effort in the second half. I thought that we didn't play well at all. No intensity, and I'm gonna call out a few players. I'm gonna call out our coach, and we're gonna talk about the issues with this. Um, Nate, if you don't like the guys that are on the team, it's so simple. Do what Chauncey Billups did. Go to the front office and say, Travis, I need more defensive guys. I see everyone blaming Travis for our losses. Like, Travis is out there coaching, putting together defensive schemes, running the offense, out there shooting the ball, and out there turning the ball over. Like he's out there doing that. And excuse him for expecting NBA players to play well. And we don't play well because it starts with our coach. Our coach does not get the guys ready to play. You have to get the guys ready to play. Come out locked in. Each quarter, each half, each possession. That has to be it. Coach Nate has no tenacity, no intensity about him. He's not good. He sits on the sideline making terrible rotations all game. Waited 10 years to put Lou in. And when you put Lou in, he turns the ball over 3 times. Too many turnovers tonight. Clint was terrible. Onyeka was okay. Bogey was pretty good. I thought Trey didn't shoot that well from the field, but he was pretty good. He tried to keep it. He tried to keep us in it as long as he could. Him and Bogey. Nate didn't give Knox, TLC, or any of those guys a chance. You all clown TLC. TLC is a pest on defense. He didn't give you anything on offense, but he's a great defensive player. Should have played him tonight. This afternoon. But of course, Nate's not going to do that because Nate McMillan is just one innocent man that just coaches teams to victories and gets teams to the finals every year and wins every game, and none of the losses are on him. Nate is terrible. Our players do not play the way they're supposed to play. Moves don't have to be made. I keep telling you that. I don't have a feeling I have to keep saying that until 2098. Moves do not have to be made. We were playing well. We play well since the Reddish move. We play well on that winning streak. We played as a team. We played the way we're supposed to be played. The way the game's supposed to be played. We pick games. We pick and choose games that we don't want to play well on. And then we run to our general manager. We run to the front office. And to be honest with you, most of the time we even run to, and there are some games that it's most likely not the coach's fault. It's the players. The players need to play well. They don't play well. It's embarrassing. Look, it's not that hard. Effort. Play with effort. Effort. Now, look, I'm telling you right now. We Deandre, I ooh, if only Deandre needs to stay off the weed. Deandre needs to stay off drugs. He is terrible, man. He has he has a contract extension coming up this summer. Nope, not doing it. Sign and trade. Goodbye. Sign and trade. Let's get a first round pick for him. Or let's get another young prospect for him, or include him in a bigger trade. You gotta trade Dre. He is one sorry person. He dribbles the leather off the ball, turns it over, gets beat on defense. That play, it lit me on fire. Where Tatum hit the three, and Hunter was literally hiding behind Robert Williams with Onyeka. What are you doing? Get around the guy and actually show yourself. Instead, you're hiding behind him because you have plenty of room to go around him. Hiding behind him. Onyeka already has that guy. Go pick another one. The one that's about to shoot the ball. The one that made the shot right over you. And you're looking, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. No, you're terrible. You're terrible. Kevin Herter. Come on, bro. Where's Kayvon at? You're playing like Kelvin. Kevin Herter not playing well. Gallo, they didn't get Gallo any looks on the offensive end because Nate McMillan wanted to go with Hunter at the 4 so bad. He wanted to just see what we could get. Hunter at the 4, Hunter at the 4. Nate doesn't know what he's doing. He never went with the 2 big man lineup, which he should have, to at least stop some of the bleeding. And the defense changed in the first half from and then we went back to the same thing in the second half, where we went to drop coverage, everyone, all 5 guys in the paint, and they were still killing us in the paint. But Jason, you can't play like that against Tatum and Brown and Marcus Smart and Derek White. They have really great guys on that team. They have really great guys on that team. And we have great guys on our team, but there's no effort there because we don't have a coach that lights a fire under him. You got to get, man, look, if you tell Nate to stop doing this so cool, calm, and collective, and we just need to calm down and do yoga and just soothe, and we need to stay with that fist, that 3 C's, and the coolness and the calmness, and take in the month, and no, we need someone who's going to get out there and gonna tell these guys to go hit somebody in the face. We need someone we need intensity. We need someone that's gonna come out there and tell the guys to be physical. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Trey and Nate already don't sound like they're on the same page in post games. Trey says one thing, Nate says another thing. Nate's gotta go. Major roster moves coming in the summer, which I didn't look. If you know me, because I know, so I'm going to find someone in the comment section somewhere saying, "This is what you get, Travis, for not making a move at the deadline. This is what you get, Tony." Because I want you all to know, the owner, Tony and Jamie, they sign off on a lot of this stuff. They sign off on everything. Anything that happens. Travis says, we're not going to make a move. The team is playing well. Nate, because a lot of y'all, you wonder why GMs are not fired that often. You all want to just run and sit on Travis's neck. But little do you know, in an interview, Nate says, I informed Travis that if we could keep this roster the same, then we need to do that because the roster is just good. The chemistry is good and cool, calm, and collected. No, Nate, no. Instead, how about you go up to the front office and request a defensive team where Travis can go up and get you a defensive team just like Joe Cronin did for Chauncey Billups up there in Portland. How did they beat the Knicks yesterday? By defense. They got back in the game by defense. They got back in the game by getting stops. You look at Coach Bud. Coach Bud said, look, what's his name? Whoever the GM for the Bucks is, I had his name on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember anymore. But he said, I need another big man that's going to play defense and they got space the floor. What did he do? He went out and got Serge Ibaka for him. Nate said, let's keep the same roster. Chemistry is good. This is what you get, Nate. This is what you get. And then Tony's not going to be happy. Tony is not going to be happy when this team does not make the playoffs. Tony is not going to be happy. Tony and Travis and Jamie, those three. Those three are not the three that sticks around with guys who are not intelligent that long. If you're not intelligent, they're not going to stick around with you. Either Nate has to go. Now I would propose this offer to Nate. I would say Nate, because his coaching staff is terrible. I would say Nate. Either your coaching staff goes, all of them, from the lead assistant all the way down. Either your whole coaching staff goes, along with your trainers and your scouting people, all them film people, all them wiped out, or you got to go and they're going with you. It has to go that way. Nate, there's so many vacant head coach. Y'all talking about we don't want to pay these coaches. We don't want to pay these coaches. Are you gonna sacrifice not want to pay coaches, be compatible with salaries for winning? Mike D'Antoni should be on Nate McMillan's coaching staff. He should be the lead assistant with Nate McMillan. Mike D'Antoni should be the lead assistant with Nate McMillan. Mike D'Antoni is a far better coach than Nate McMillan. Terry Stotts should be next in line to coach alongside Nate McMillan. Steve Clifford should be there on the bench with Nate McMillan. Earl Watson. These guys are great coaches. Great coaches. Can't tell them nothing. Can't tell them a single thing. If I'm telling you right now, if Utah somehow decides to let go Quinn Snyder at the end of this year, Nate, you got to go. Because I can name 10 coaches that's better than Nate McMillan right off the top of my head. Right off the top of my head. You got Nick Nurse. You got Coach Bud. I mean, you got Monty Williams. I mean, it's just so many. Spoelstra and Doc. Even I don't like Doc. I mean, look at Jason Kidd, who's coaching better than him. Steve Kerr. I mean, it's just so many teams. You look, Quinn Snyder. I mean, come on. I mean, really, Nate? I mean, you look at just so many teams that play with an edge, play better than the Hawks. No one plays with intensity. I even say Ime Udoka is better than Nate McMillan. I mean, that's 9 right there. That's pretty embarrassing, Nate, to have a first-year coach outcoach you. That's not good. That's not good. That's embarrassing. That you got to be embarrassed for that. JB Bickerstaff's having a far better year. Man, look, this is terrible. I know you all are gonna say, well, when will you give the front office some heat? I will give the front office heat when we get a coach that knows how to coach. We stick with the same group and the group is not working. They just don't have enough, and we still don't make changes. I will give front office. You will see me the day that we get a better coach, or the day that Nate McMillan changes and I see that the guys are giving all that they have and it's still not enough, I will come on here and I will bash Travis Link. Other than that, I will not, because it is not the GM's fault on what happens on the court. That is responsible with the coaching staff. That's responsible with the players do. Once Travis signs John Collins to that contract with the sign-off from Tony Ressler and Jamie. Tony and Jamie, the two owners of the team, once they sign off and say, okay, we are going to sign John Collins to this contract, which we could have signed and traded him. So it wasn't like we had to sign him. We could have signed and traded him. But the Hawks had clear confidence, which I like Collins. But at the same time, look, at the end of this year, this is what I think should happen. At the end of this year, if you all are still watching, but at this point in the video, at the end of this year, I need to see major changes. I need to see this team turn into something similar to what the Lakers did, the Nets did. I need to see this team do that. As Daryl Morey said, I love Daryl Morey now. Daryl Morey's a great. You just listen to me and you get wiser just listening to him. He said it takes 2 All-Stars. He said it takes 2 All-Stars to win a title. That's true. That's true. You look at the Bucks, the way they did it last year. They had a great mixture of shooting, players that get grimy in you, defense, great offensive players. Just they had a really good mixture with an excellent coach in Bud. I love Bud. I wish Bud would have never left Atlanta. Bud was our guy. Won Coach of the Year with 60-22. Got us to our first Eastern Conference Finals in franchise history. Bud was that man that I would have kept in Atlanta for the long haul. You're talking about 10, 15 years I would have kept him here in Atlanta. But he left, unfortunately. Basically, my point is, at the end of this year, there's got to be some drastic changes. All my visions may not go through, but this team should not look the same. This young talent, no, it's not working. It's not working. I know that a lot of you all in the comment section, our young talent, our future, Jalen Johnson, Deandre, he's great. Young talent, develop. No, not if you cannot expect us to win and develop at the same time. That doesn't work. Name a team that's doing that in the NBA successfully. Name a team in the NBA that's developing their core and competing at the same time. There's no team in the NBA that's doing that. New York failed. Boston is competing. They are competing. Miami is not developing. The Bucks not developing. The Sixers far from developing. Their core. One or two players is not their core. So, look, I gotta look. I would go over the luxury tax this offseason, go out and build us a super team around Trey, and try to compete for this championship. Other than that, we can go to lower expectations for this team because developing while trying to compete is not going to work. We're going to get the same result every game. Longer post game than usual, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Disappointing loss. Hawks fall to the Celtics by 10 this afternoon. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, everyone. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Let me know who you're going for in the comment section down below. Don't let this ruin your Super Bowl Sunday. Go eat good and enjoy the Super Bowl, guys. Y'all have a good one.